next, like what we have done in the previous lecture. In the previous lecture, we saw the variable and what is data type, what is array, and statements, operators, increment and decrement, control structure, and functions. These are the things we completed in the previous lectures. Okay. Variable is you can define the variable, and data types are two types of data type, like primitive data type and user defined data type. In the that array and object will be there. Okay, and if you go to the previous video, then you can see in detail whatever the topics we have mentioned here, like variables, data type, array, statements, operators, increment, decrement, control structure, and functions. Okay, and today we are going to see the JavaScript display possibilities, like what are the, in how many ways we can display the JavaScript result on the screen. Okay, with example, and we are going to start the Jquery. Jquery is a lightweight application, not application. That is a Jquery is a lightweight, and this is a JavaScript library. Okay, and we are going to see what are the Jquery libraries, and we're going to see web use Jqueries, means where the Jquery is using in the web. Okay, so first we will see JavaScript display possibilities. This is the different ways we can display the result on the screen, like as you see here, writing into a HTML element using inner HTML. Okay, using inner HTML we can display the result, like in the inner HTML we need to use this document dot get element by id. Okay, whenever we are writing here or any function or any method, that first letter will be small, the next word element is one word, so next word after the get, that word should be capital, element by id. Okay, so this is a rule for writing the function document dot get element by id. Result is a name of the id, like we can see p id is equals to result. U L T. Okay, so when you are using this p id is equals to result, so whatever the result you are going to get here, that will display in this paragraph tag. Dot inner HTML is equals to 5 plus 6. 5 plus 6. The total will be 11. So for displaying the result, this is a one way we can display the result on the screen. Document dot get element by id, and this is a result by id, means whatever the id you are going to use in any tag, that will be display here, and we need to get the data dot inner HTML, whatever the result is here, that will be display in the paragraph tag. This is one way. The another is writing into the HTML output using document dot write. This is another way to display the result on the screen. Already we did this simple example in the third video as well as in the second video. You can go and see some of the examples. And here document.write is 5 plus 6. The 11 result will be displayed on the screen. Okay, so this is another way. And third one is writing into a alert box. We will get the alert box this on the screen, like your username and password will be displayed. Like at the top you will get press OK. Okay, this example we have done in the lecture 2. Okay, you can go and watch the video. For window.alert 5 plus 6, so whatever the result will be there, that will be displayed here, like 11 on the top of the screen. Whenever you get, it will display the result and click OK. So we will get the alert box. Whenever we will write like this, we will get the alert box. And the fourth one is in the browser console using console.log. In the browser console itself, we can see the result, and we can write console.log 5 plus 6, then the 11 will be displayed in the browser. Okay, so this is a simple way. There are the 4 way. First one is inner HTML, and the second one is a document.write, and third one is window.alert, and the fourth one is console.log. Okay, and here the JavaScript is basic JavaScript is finished. So for more detail of JavaScript, you can visit the W3 school, and you can get the simple way. It will give you the example, it will give you the understanding way. You will get the notes there. Okay, and this add-on course is for just for the practice to learn something new, and this will be helpful for you for how to get the data from the internet, how to search the data, and how to elaborate your skill to get the data from the internet. Okay, so this is the main concept for this. Is we are not going with in deep, just we are showing you the basic idea of this programming language, and based on this you can search on the internet and you can explore and you can go to the advanced level. Okay, so this is about the JavaScript. Here in the next is Jquery. This is, as I told you, Jquery is a lightweight, write less and do more. Write less and do more, and this is a JavaScript library. So Jquery is a part of a JavaScript library, and this is powerful, and it is lightweight. It will write less and do more action. So the purpose of Jquery is to make it easier to use JavaScript on your website. Okay, why we are using Jquery? To use the JavaScript on the website. Okay, fine. Jquery takes a lot of common tasks that require many lines of JavaScript code to accomplish, and wrap them into method that you can call with a single line of code. So what the Jquery has? Jquery has some of the methods, some of the JavaScript codes that will be wrap them into a method. Whenever you can use that you can get the code just a single line. In the programming language or in the designing the website, if you have a code in less number of steps, then your website performance will also increase. If your website code is lengthy, then for the browser to read all the code, then it will take some time. So because of that, this JavaScript code is accomplished and wrap them into a method that you can call with a single line of code whenever you want. Okay, so this is a Jquery. Okay, what is the Jquery library? Jquery library contains the following features: HTML or DOM manipulation. Okay, HTML is hypertext markup language, and DOM, document object model manipulation. And we can do some of the manipulation in the CSS with the help of Jquery, and we can do HTML event methods like on click method, focus. Okay, that kind of method you can use in the Jquery library. And effects and animation is one of the important part, because in your website if you are giving the animation like flash, then it will take a lot of time to load that flash. So in the Jquery itself we can give the effects and the animation, then it will take less time to execute. As we discussed the previous slide, it is a lightweight and it is a JavaScript library. It will write less, do more. Okay, it will write less, do more, and it is a use the Ajax and some of the utilities. So these are the libraries of the Jquery library. Okay, now so many of the biggest company on the web use Jquery, like Google, Microsoft, IBM, Netflix. These are the big companies and they are using the JavaScript. Why they are using? Because it is write less, do more, and it will work fast on the internet. If your internet connection is slow also, no problem, it will not load all the website. uh, it will not take much time to load the website. Because of that, big companies also using the Jquery. Okay, fine. So this is the syntax of the Jquery. Jquery use CSS syntax to select element. Basic syntax is $selector.action, a $sign to define access Jquery, $sign to define access Jquery. Means how we can identify it is a Jquery syntax with the help of $sign. Okay, and second one, a selector. What is this selector? Selector to query or find HTML element. Like here in place of selector, like what do you want to write? Like P, for the P tag do you want to write, or H1 heading tag, or for which tag do you want to apply this Jquery? You need to write the selector. A Jquery action to be performed on the element, whatever the action do you want to perform, that you need to write. So these three are important. First one is a $sign, then we must have a syntax, selector, and dot action, whatever the action do you want. This is a basic syntax of the Jquery. Okay, we can say Jquery is start with $sign. Here this is some of the examples. Dollar, this is a selector. Okay, like you can use the ID. Okay, this means whatever, wherever you are writing, that will consider as this dot hide. So whenever you will write this, whatever the elements are there, means like paragraph tag or whatever may be, that will be hide. Okay, that will be not visible on the browser whenever you will write this. $p dot hide hides all elements. Okay, whenever you will write, wherever you are writing this, for that only it will hide the current element, and here all the elements of the paragraph. Dollar dot test dot hide all elements with class. Hide all elements with class is equals to test. So whenever you are using the class in any tag, so you must use the dot test, and wherever you are using this class, for that all element will be hide. Okay, like if you are using the hash test dot hide, then wherever you are using the id, that will be hide. All the element wherever you are using the test id, that will be hide. So this is a different way to hide the elements. Like if you write this dot hide, then it will be a current element. Like wherever you are writing p dot hide, means wherever the paragraph tag is there, that all the element will be hide. And if you are using dot test, so wherever you are using this test class, that will be hide. Hash test is id, wherever you are using the id is test, that will be hide. So this is a simple example for this given syntax. Okay, what are the syntax? Dollar, and this is a selector dot action hide. In place of hide you can write show, show. So the item whatever will be hide, that will be display, that will be show. Okay. Okay, so now here the document ready event. How the document ready event? All document method are inside the document ready event. The ready event is executed as soon as the document is fully loaded. Means dollar document dot ready function, and whatever the method you want to do here, you can write here. So this is document ready event, and this is event to execute as soon as the document is fully loaded. Whenever it is fully loaded, then it will be executed. Okay, so this is about the jQuery introduction and syntax, and I am going to stop here. In the next class we are going to see about the selector, HTML manipulation and all. Okay, so what we have seen today: JavaScript display possibilities, jQuery, and we saw the jQuery libraries, and we saw where the web used the jQueries, and we saw the J web used jQuery, and we saw the jQuery syntax, and we saw the document ready event. Okay, so these are the things we completed today. In the next class we will do the practical also, and we'll go with the other with other methods like selector, HTML manipulation and all that. Okay, thank you very much. We'll see you in the next class. Thank you.